What's up, fam? So this video may never see the light of day. I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. But I've just come to the conclusion that I'm done allowing shame, condemnation, guilt, really just the enemy, to control my life, my mind, my heart. And so I don't know where this video is going to go. I don't know how long it's going to be. But I just want to share some stuff that God has been talking to me about lately. And yeah. So, my name is Caitlin, and I vape, I cuss like a sailor, I lie sometimes. For the most part, I'm a pretty honest person, but I do lie every now and then. I gossip every now and then, sometimes without even knowing that I'm doing it, and I'll realize afterwards. And, I have a short temper. I'm a little low on the patience. And I'm not even going to pray for patience right now. I'm not going there right now because, but you know what? And I'm not saying any of that is okay. None of that is okay. None of that is biblical. That is not God's will on our life. But you know what? I am sick and tired of allowing the devil to use things against me, because I'm human and I fall short, and it's not alright, but I know that it's going to be alright because God works on me every single day. And are some days worse than other days? Yeah, absolutely. It's like that for everybody. But you know what? I know that God is going to deliver me from all of those things. But all of those things are a branch off of a root problem that God is working on in me every single day. And I am coming to peace with the fact that I am not perfect. And God's love is not transactional. And He loves me so much. And He loves me so much that He sent His Son to die on the cross for me and for you. He had each and every single one of us in mind from then until the end of eternity. I mean, that's just how awesome He is. And no matter what we have been through, and no matter what we are going to go through, because we live in a fallen world and things happen, hurt people, and He's already covered all that, and He knows, He just knows, y'all. I'm so sick of it. Do y'all understand how much stuff we have missed out on by allowing the devil to control our mind and our emotion and our heart, from root problems like rejection, fear, anxiety, shame, guilt, condemnation, trauma? It's so stupid. I'm tired of it. I'm so sick of it. And you know what? I know that God has called me to do big things. And the devil tries to tell me every single day that the Lord cannot use me because I'm me. And He can't fix me because I'm broken. But that's not true. It's such a lie, dude. And God is so gracious. He is so merciful. Because even when I'm struggling and I'm running from God, and I'm running, and I'm try to handle it ourselves. That's how we're walking through life. And we don't have to do that. But why? Why do we do that? It's so dumb. And then we surrender it again, right? We surrender it again. We feel good. We get the fruits of the Spirit back. We've got joy, peace, kindness, compassion, love, all those things, right? And then something happens, boom, the shame's back. Then comes the thoughts. You got all these thoughts coming in, and then it's like, shoo. And then next thing you know, you're secluding yourself again. You don't want to be around people. You don't want to get prayer. You don't want to talk to anybody about what's going on. But you have to bring it to the light, man. It's like in the Bible when David went into the cave. He was in this cave. He could have left at any time. He could have left. The Lord probably would have protected him. You know, he had a calling on his life. I don't know. I wasn't alive back then. I don't know the exact situation, but he was in a cave, but he was really in jail. He was in prison because of the fear. And I don't know, this is just what God's been putting on my heart, y'all. And I don't know how long this video is going to be. I guess I'm 7 minutes in now. I don't even know if I'm going to post this, y'all. But it's like, you don't have to have it all together. And it's so crazy how the devil will take something that's biblical and he'll twist it just a little bit where you can rationalize this being fact, and it's not. Because the Lord says that He fights our battles. He also says that He will continue the work that He began in us until the day of completion. He also says that we are His children, and He also says that we are victorious through Him. He also says that He gives us our strength. He also says that His yoke is easy and His burden is light. So why are we carrying all this stuff? Why are we so hard on ourselves? Do you love the Lord? This is what I want you to ask yourself when you start feeling shame and condemnation. Do you love the Lord? Do you want to be more like Him? Do you earnestly seek Him daily? Because this is what the Lord brings to my remembrance when I start getting down. Because it's so easy to say, man, I should be doing this, I should be doing this, I should be doing this, I should be doing this. Of course you should. Duh. But what season are you in your life right now? You know? I don't know, man. I'm just saying, he works at everybody. Everybody has their times for revelation, and He has their times for, you know, deliverance. And it's like Jared. When Jared got sober, Jared was delivered from drugs. It was nothing that Jared did. Did he choose? Yes. But he has chosen before to be sober, and he failed every single time. But the Lord delivered him this time. You know, I mean, it's just the vape. Do I still vape? Yes. Do I know that it's wrong? Absolutely. Do I feel bad about it? Yes, I do. Have I tried to stop? Yes, I have. Check, 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 check. Did I fail every time? Yes, I did. But you know what? I know that God is going to deliver me from that vape, because He fights my battles and He gives me strength. And as long as I'm trying to quit things in my own strength, I'm going to fail every time. And I'm sick and tired of the devil tricking me into trying to check off these boxes and jump the gun on stuff. And this might not even make any sense, y'all. I don't know. But I just felt like the Lord was telling me to make this video. And maybe I just made it for me. maybe it's for somebody else. Maybe this will encourage somebody. But I'm 10 minutes in. My point of saying all of that is that He's our Father. He is our counselor. He's our healer, our redeemer. And don't you think if He gives us the fruits of the Spirit that He also has the fruits of the Spirit, like compassion and kindness and love? And Jesus said that if you've seen Him, then you've seen the Father. And so, why do we look at God as someone who's ready to grab the belt and spank our butts when we know that Jesus isn't that way? I had this moment a few weeks ago where someone had reached out to me and was very vulgar to me. Someone from my past, the person that actually molested me. Right after I told my testimony, actually, that was the first time that they had acted in that way towards me since I was molested. And, you know, of course that happens right after I tell my testimony for the first time. Obviously. And so, I did not handle it the way that I probably should have handled it. What I did was I shrunk back down to that little girl, and I secluded myself and I distracted myself, and then I was getting ready to run, because that's what I do. I run from my problems. And the Lord sent me somebody, and they said to me, I told him it was sick, what happened, and he said, yeah, you know what, he is sick, but you're not sick. And that was such a revelation for me, that I don't have to shrink back down to that little girl, that I'm not the one who's messed up, you know, and I don't have to go back to that place of fear and shame and guilt, and I didn't do anything, you know, like, how in the world? The devil is just so dumb, man. It's so dumb, and we've got to get our minds around the fact that God is not mad at us, and He's not mad at us for having a weak moment. We're weak, and when we are not residing in Him, allowing Him to reside in us, then we are going to be weak, because at that moment we are not allowing Him to strengthen us. So what do we expect to happen? You know, and He's not surprised, because He is the beginning and the end. He knows everything that we're going to do, when we're going to do it, how we're going to do it, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, when I get off the phone with that person, I have this vision of God. And He's like a parent, and He's holding His arms out to me like that, and I'm a baby, and I'm learning to walk. And He's there to catch me if I fall. And when I tell y'all, I'm expecting Him to be so upset with me with how I handled this situation. But in the vision, He had so much love and compassion in His eyes. I cannot describe. I can't describe it. I have no words for it. It's nothing that I've ever experienced in my lifetime. And He has just continued and continued and continued and continued to show me that love and compassion no matter what I do, no matter how far I run. He is always there to catch me when I fall. And a hateful God, a wrathful God would not do that. God. You know? And it's just so crazy. So crazy. I don't know, y'all. But I know that He's working on me. And I will not allow the shame to continue to bring me down and stop me from doing what God has called me to do in my life. Because I'm a work in progress. And He will continue the good work that He began in me until the day